Well, good day, everybody. Here we are on a Thursday, day after a great prayer meeting. And where are we? Judges 13 to 15, I believe, is what we're looking at today. And yeah, my kids are just like in and out. So Judges 13 to 15. And I love this because it's what really, well, yeah, we have the whole thing of Samson. But the thing that really stands out for me, what I really like, is the account of mom and dad. Mom and dad, you know, future mom, because Samson's not around yet. And this is a couple who haven't been able to have kids. So, future mom gets a visit by God's messenger. And the God's messenger gives him, otherwise known as an angel, gives her the announcement that that she's been longing for. Who knows how long she's been praying that she's going to have a child, and gives her instruction and all that. And I think she's so overcome by just the news that she's going to have a child, that the fact that this was coming from an angel was besides the point. But she tells her husband about it because he wasn't home, and they said, well, come on. The husband feels left out, or he just wants to verify this. So, the practical guy, being practical and all that. Well, it's all this time. Why would we suddenly have a child? And so they call out, they ask God to send the messenger back. So the messenger comes back. And the dad's all like business, like, okay, so like, what are we supposed to do when when the child's born? All that, asking all these questions, because he doesn't believe this is a messenger from God. There's a lot of doubt there, and the messenger looks through all that and he says, "Listen, it's simple. All your wife has to do is follow the instructions that I've given to her." God makes it as simple as that. You don't have to complicate this. Just follow the instructions I've given you. You don't have to invent anything new, and don't worry about it. And so then a point arrives where this man suddenly realizes this is an angel. This is a messenger of God. And the messenger's gone, and the future dad just freaks out, gets all emotional. We're gonna die. Just hilarious. And it's hilarious because I've not been in that situation. Looking from the outside in, looking at this whole thing, he just loses it. We've seen the face of God. We're gonna die. And I love future mom here. Future mom applies. Now listen, if you're going to invite a woman, if I'm talking to any guys here, if you're going to invite any woman to the team, don't expect that woman to act like a man. Don't expect her to have the perspective of a man. Don't expect her to respond to things like a man. The reason she's there is because you want the feminine input. You want the female thinking. You want the female logic. You want the female wisdom. You want the female part of it. So when it comes against who you are as a man, don't mess around with that. Don't let them respond according to the nature that has been given to them. Because you see here, future mom, what a mom she's going to be. Future mom just looks at this, looks at her husband, and just so calmly says, dear, if we were going to die, I don't think he would have told us that we were going to have a son, and I don't think he would have told us all the wonderful things that he's told us if he's going to die because we were talking to him. Doesn't make any sense. So the woman just applies the logic to this situation. There are so many fears in our life, so many anxieties, so many lost hours, so much panic, so much things that we go through because we simply don't apply the logic of the promises of God to our situations. We don't even consider the promises, I believe, 90% of the time. We say we're believers, but we do everything but believe. Believers believe. We believe the promises, and so we apply them. So we apply the logic. And men, like, if you don't get it, then turn to a strong, believing woman and ask that woman to speak into your situation. I guarantee it'll be the logic that comes from the promises that will be applied to the situation. It's worth considering. Yeah, so I love Future Mom here. Future Mom is a good reminder to us. So you have a great and blessed and wonderful day. And let the Lord shine through you today. God bless.